Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy speaking, and I'm talking about the current ninth wave energies that we've got just as we're ascending up to the top of DAYWAVE 128, which is in 10 storm, and this is very much a planetary midwifery energy. And so today we have been in the energy of 3 serpent, and that's just about finished. But this has been an activating energy of soul and time alignment. So it is sensing. So as we explore our consciousness in the night trecena and feel what is there, what may be out of alignment and blockages to the pure flow of cosmic energy that moves through our physical being to bring vitality as we align our wills in divine will, in divine time. So we can feel what is there and possibly where there are blockages and what might be out of alignment. It is all there in our DNA, matching time frequencies that move in like manner, serpent waves of times and spirals of DNA and movement through the cosmos as a solar system, all like DNA, as above, so below. So the whole solar system spirals up in a fashion which is very serpent-like, very much like the DNA movement, and this is all very physical, and all of that photonic light, that information is actually on our DNA. And as we meditate and explore Papatuanuku, or that's Mother Earth's divine will with her, then we are actually finding solutions to move through the blockages that we have. And then tomorrow will be for death, and this is where we can release whatever is no longer needed, what's outmoded, outdated, and gives form to the divine will of this divine time. So emotional entanglements with others may be shed today. And just thinking about the serpent energies, there can be a heck of a lot of emotional entanglements, especially when people have been very sexually active in unconscious ways, where that sexual activity brings in entanglements with others and the entanglements of the others that are sexual partners of others. So it can be very, very, very enmeshed and very entangled. And until people know what it's like to be free from that, they kind of keep living that. But our soul is not completely our own when it's enmeshed and entangled with a lot of other people's emotional energy. So all kinds of energetic dynamics happen. So it's very good to release that. Papatuanuku's divine will, sexuality is a very, very sacred thing. It's a very co-creative thing when two people come together in that way, fully consciously. So for death, releasing things that have had a hold on our energetics. It can even just be where people have been putting their views upon us that we may not agree with, and we may not have held our I am knowing. And so it's very important that we come into that holy trinity of Father Sky, Mother Earth, and the soul, and that is the basis of life. And then we'll go on to 5 Deer, and this is a very health empowering energy. The balance of health, grace, gentleness and strength is empowered. So physical healing is also a balance of psychological healing. One cannot be healed or made whole without the other. So if we look after the physical, things that are psychological will come up, and if we're looking after the psychological, things that are physical will be made known. We work together with them all together. There's a link that is there that is getting far more well known with people, and it's very key. And really in this energy of deer, and for life. And this is what I love so much about the Mayan way, is that it's actually giving us keys to how to live naturally, organically again. So having a diet of light, living whole food and living water is vital for healing. All of these things go, and it's a whole job, and we're all doing it together as a collective, and everyone's contribution is absolutely vital as we find out more about who we are and what our authentic star being is. So at that very peak of this day wave, it's 6 star, which will start a new 9-day phase, and this is actually like a huge quantum leap in frequency. And sometimes this can show up where we are really not in resonance with, and life events will come up around us to help us raise our frequency to match it and just to keep it at that level with Mother Earth. If we are not resonating at the same frequency, we are going to have problems. And so that's a real sign, like if we're having problems, it's really about increasing and raising our frequency. And this is a group venture. We do it all together. So it's kind of like we're all helping each other nudge our frequency up. The earth is doing that. The sky is doing that. The whole cosmos is doing that. And so people can get quite excited when they hear that there's a frequency uptick, and then they go, oh my gosh, what the heck's happening? And so this is quite natural because, we have equal and opposite energies. So if we're going to rise up quite quickly in energy, then what is sort of on the other end of that spectrum might just grab our attention. And so it's actually a real gift. And so whatever shows to be out, then we can be empowered and we can start to flow our energy up and to raise our frequency from that foundation of our I am presence, absolutely connected with the divine will of the cosmos and in divine time. So this is beautiful. We're all doing this together, and it's the 128th ninth wave time wave. Each of these are 36 solar days since the Unity Consciousness waves began in 2011. So thank you so much to everyone joining me in the sacred task of birthing unity. In Lakesh, I am another you. So much love.